So, Bajaj Auto is one of the leading automobile brands in India, and it specializes mainly in two wheeler and three wheeler categories. And you know that the auto sector has been seeing strong bullish momentum in past few weeks, mainly fueled by the GST rate cuts, and the prices have been declared. The percentage and the amount of discount that the customers are going to get due to the reduction in GST, and this has definitely added to the bullish momentum that was already going on in automobile sector. So today in this video we are going to discuss about Bajaj Auto, its fundamentals and its price action, and we'll try to figure out if this is a good time to invest in this stock or not. Well, if you have been following this channel, you know that few weeks back I made a video on Maruti Suzuki just when it was about to give a breakout, and since then it has gone up by a good percentage, and same happened with other automobile stocks. I made a video on Force Motors long back, and you can check its past 6 months return, how much it has given. It has also given a very good rally. Now today it is time to discuss about Bajaj Auto. So let's get started. Just a reminder that this is not a stock recommendation video, this is just an educational video to help you make better investment and trading decisions, right? So with that said, let's get started. Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Financial Impulse. So this is Bajaj Auto's official website, okay, and you can clearly see that this is loved in more than 100 countries, okay. So the products are sold in throughout the world, so definitely it is an established brand, and these are the major products that it sells, okay. And you can go through this website. I will share the link in the description section. Now let's go to the fundamentals part, okay. So we can see in two and three wheeler category it is the market leader with the current price is 9,433, market cap of 2,63,000 crores. So very big market cap. Reserves it has is 34,000 crore and a debt of 9,000 crore. So the debt to equity ratio is very healthy at 0.27. 3 years average sales growth 15.44, average profit growth 10, and earning per share growth 11.77. So these numbers are also decent. 3 years average return on asset 17.88, and ROCE 3 years average is almost 30. This is also healthy. Interest coverage ratio is almost 20, current ratio 1.17, operating profit margin of 19, and promoter holding is above 50%. So these are the healthy numbers that the company is presenting. Now let's check the 3 years sales growth, sales and profit growth, okay, in real time. So we can see from March 2020, let's check from 2023 as well, okay. So we can see from March 2023 to 2024 we are seeing a very healthy rise in sales from 36,455 crore to 44,870 crore. Then again in 2025 50,995, and in trailing 12 months 52,000. So there is strong growth, no doubt about it. Operating profit 64,652, 8,765, then 9,555, and then 9,975. Operating profit is also growing at a very healthy rate. Operating profit margin 18%, 20%, 19%, 19%. So it is almost around 19%, a stable number. Now this is clearly telling that the stock has been growing year on year at a healthy rate. Now let's check the shareholding pattern. So if we take a look at the shareholding pattern for the last 3 quarters, we are getting to see that the promoters have kept their stake consistent at 55.04, and if we follow the old data from September 2022, we can see they have slightly increased the stake, although small percentage, but increase in stake by a promoter counts, okay. So definitely it is looking healthy. Now FI is holding, so we can see FIs has been decreasing their stake 12.45% to 11.61, then 10.30%. DI is holding, it has gone up from 9.98 to 10.92, directly 1% increase almost, then 10.92 to 12. This is also 1% increase. So clearly the shareholding pattern is also looking strong, okay. FIs have decreased their stake, but you can see that the decrease in stake is less than the increase in stake by the DIs, okay. So that's a good thing, and government is also holding 0.08% in this company. So I would say that the fundamentals of this stock is looking strong to me. We can safely say that it is an established heavyweight large cap company, okay, and its presence is everywhere throughout this country and beyond. So no doubt about it, this is definitely one of the stocks which you can consider investing for long term. Okay, this is what we can say from the points that we have discussed so far. Now let's try to see the chart and try to predict what could happen next, where it stands right now. Okay, so this is Bajaj Auto in weekly time frame. So I know I have kept this in line chart. So first of all, what we are going to see is the retracement. You see, the stock came to this level of around 4200 in February 2021, okay, and then went sideways for a long time, and here it formed a good base. Okay, I can safely draw one line here. So why here is the base? You can see this level has been acting as resistance multiple times, okay, and then it turned into a support. Okay, so from there it has started going up. Now from here, if I draw the fib retracement, I will get to see some good levels. So I will use the top, this one as the top and this one as the bottom. Okay, and what do I see? You can clearly see that the stock is bouncing off from the 50% retracement level right now. You can see here it got support, again here it got support, and after bouncing from this level it is starting to go up. Now we can get a clear picture when we go to the candlestick chart. Let me convert it. So here is the candlestick chart, and you can also call this kind of cup with handle pattern. Okay, this is kind of a cup with handle pattern, okay, and break of neckline. And let's check the volume for the past 2 to 3 weeks. That will give us the idea. Okay, so we can see the volume has been good, okay, throughout this journey. The volume has been good, so volume is not a problem at all here. Okay, and clearly the momentum is shifting towards the bullish side. We can see more and more big green candles showing up, and if we go to the momentum indicators, we can clearly see that the RSI level has gone up above 60 after a long time. It was above 60 here when the stock started falling, okay, in late 2024, okay, and then since then it never went up above 60. Now it has finally gone up. So clearly there is sign of strength in this stock, no doubt about it. Now if I use the 40 EMA, the 200 EMA, we can see the stock has gone up above 50 EMA, and if I use 10 EMA, we can see the golden cross. Now it will be clearly visible when I go to the daily time frame, okay, and use the 50 and 200 days EMA. So you can see that the stock is already going to give, it has almost touched this line, and it is definitely going to confirm the golden cross in next 1 or 2 days maybe. Okay, so today or maybe tomorrow. So you can see the bullish momentum strongly building up since this point. This blue line is the 50% retracement level, and clearly from there it is starting to go up. So as I mentioned that this is a long term stock, let's study in weekly and try to arrive at a conclusion. So we can see that the stock has broken the previous resistance level, and it took support around 50% level, which is definitely a healthy level, and from here on it is starting to go up. So I would say that this is kind of the more, although not the perfect, but still close to perfect level where you could be buying if you are interested in this stock. But please remember not to buy any stock based on the recommendation by any influencer or any article or any analyst. Please do your own analysis. Once you are convinced, then only take steps. These analyses are meant to help you, are meant to assist you in making better decisions. Let's say you do not understand the technical part, but you have analyzed the fundamentals, the business, everything very well. Then I expect that this analysis that I did, the technical analysis, will definitely fill that gap in your total analysis, okay, and help you arrive at a conclusion in a faster and a better manner. Okay, that is the intent of making this video. So again, coming back to the point, the level below 9,500, okay, looks very healthy to me, and definitely it's a strong level for buying. So if you are convinced with the fundamentals, then you can definitely take steps accordingly. And how much you are going to invest, how you should, what should be the approach, if you should buy everything at a time or part by part, that is completely up to you, but I always recommend part by part investment, 50-50 or 30-30-40, anything up to you. Decide how much the total amount you want to invest in a company, and then divide it and proceed accordingly. But overall, to give you a good picture, this stock is aligning with the sector, okay, which is already in uptrend, and this is starting to go in uptrend. Other stock that I mentioned, Maruti Suzuki, also let me open that chart and I can show you. So you can see, once it gave a gap up, I made a video around, I think, 14,200, okay, and you can see the volatility contraction pattern here, okay. And if you don't know what VCP, volatility contraction pattern, is, just do a Google search. It's very simple, you will get to know. You can also call it the cup with handle pattern, the famous cup with handle pattern, and same happened here. So since the breakout, I would say from this point it has already gone up by, let's measure, it has gone up by 15% in 21 days. So it's really a big deal for a heavyweight company like this, and Maruti Suzuki's market cap is almost 5 lakh crore, and you know how big it is. So giving 15% return in 3 weeks almost is really a big deal. So same could be happening with Bajaj Auto, we do not know. You just have to keep your expectation little bit on the conservative side, and decide to go with stocks with good fundamentals and pick the right timing, buy at the right level. That is all you should do, and I hope this video has helped you in doing that with Bajaj Auto, okay. So if you found this video valuable, please hit the like button, share it with other people, and if you are already liking my videos, then please consider subscribing to the Financial Impulse community, where you will get more stock analysis posts, and also you will be able to chat with me directly one-to-one on Discord and ask your queries. Thank you for watching, and meet you in the next one. Bye, take care.